guys, hey, welcome back to another episode of Scrotitus Plays Minecraft. How you guys doing? This is one of our slime traps that we got set up right outside of the alchemy labs. Real quick, let me show you what we did. I just did a little sort of cleaning up of the outside, trying to finish off the look. I think it looks pretty good. Tried to carry the front design around back, actually around all the sides. I think, like I said, I think it turned out pretty good. So that's what we got there. We may clean it up and put some stairs going up. I don't know. That's sort of a work in progress. Filling up on watermelons there, that's for sure. Oops, kind of a spoiler, guys. I am working. Whoa! Where the heck did he come from up there? It snuck up on me. Wow, that's a big crater too. Anyway. Kind of a spoiler what we're working on today. I've been enchanting books, if you couldn't tell. I'm getting ready to gear up so we can slay the Ender Dragon. It's actually something I've never done. I know how to do it. I know the strategies involved. It's just something that hasn't happened yet. So in doing so, I've been spending a lot of time down here at our skeleton grinder, mob grinder, and I got extremely frustrated, so it may look a little bit different to you guys because we made some changes, some adjustments, and that's exactly what we're going to go over today, guys. So sit tight, hold on, and pay attention because this is a fun one. All right. Alrighty, guys. So we've been spending time down here doing our grinding, using the skeleton spawner, and I've become extremely frustrated with the process, mainly because we keep collecting bones and arrows and having to dispose of them in this lava pit. So what we're gonna do is just remove that process. We're gonna allow the spawner itself to deposit and remove these annoying drops that we don't need. We have two double chests full. Bones, arrows, bows. Don't need them. So what we're going to do is make this automated removal for those mob drops, alright? And we're going to do that with a dropper and some hoppers. So first thing we need to do, clear this out and line up our lava and our dropper dispension. That's not a word. Alright, so let's get up here and get this out of the way. And then we will drop our lava down in the appropriate place. Let's get rid of that block, and boom, okay. So that's set up. Now we need to have our droppers set up appropriately to collect the maximum amount of drops and deposit into the dropper. Alright, so let's test it out. We got, well, yeah. So there's going to be flint in there, and that's going to be our testing item. So we got one hopper there, shift, and that hopper there, and we're going to pop another one right there. And that's going to actually resemble the way that the blocks were prior. But actually we need to double check and see. I misplaced that first dropper, so let's bust those out. You need to make sure you hold shift when you're trying to put a put a hopper onto a dropper. Otherwise, you access the inventory when you click on it. So there we go. Shift, properly set up, and then that one's pointing into that hopper, and shift, jump. Got them that time. They're all lined properly. So, next thing we need to do is make sure that this is actually going to work properly. To do so, we need to clear out a little bit of space. A lot of space. We saw right there, it sucked up our block, our nether brick. Try to get these in. Okay, I think we got them all. Now, what we need to do is automatically detect when something's in the closest hopper to the dropper, and then sends a pulse to that dropper. So we've cleared out an area down here that we're going to use a simple hopper clock, which is one of my favorite ways of auto-detecting and auto-sending pulses to things. It works really smoothly, and it's the cleanest, smallest setup that I've come up with. So what we need is one comparator, which is going to be testing that hopper for a signal. Then we need to have the repeater that's going to send the pulse back to the dropper. That's going to get a signal from our dual hopper clock, and this is set up just by pointing two hoppers back at each other. What that does is allows one item to pass seamlessly back and forth between the two of them, unless it receives a redstone signal, which will then stop that item from moving. So let's go ahead and demonstrate how that works. Put a redstone bit on top, and we need to pass the signal from that comparator. So I think we're going to need to use a torch. So we'll place a block here and put a redstone torch on the other side of that block, which will then pass that torch's signal to the redstone that we placed on top of the hopper. Alright, so let's grab that flint out of the dropper, and we will use that for our testing purposes. Alright, so let's drop it into this first hopper. There we go, 1, 2, 3, and we saw the comparator, and that was kind of quick. Let's try that again. Snag it out of that bottom dropper. And we need to get a signal from... There we go. There's an item in between there now that will pass that should send a signal to that hopper, or to that repeater, to the block that will trigger the dropper. And it's not working. We are missing something because our flint is just chilling in the dropper. Okay, let me think about this. Alright guys, so the problem was there wasn't enough room for my comparator to compare against the hopper. And so then that signal is sent through the repeater to the block, and so on, like we had said before. So let me go ahead and set this back up again. Our hopper clock. One bit of redstone in there that will send it back and forth. There we go, see? And now that redstone repeater's pulsing. So we can shut that off with a redstone signal from our torch. And that should do it. But we can double check this real quick by just putting our flint back into that item hopper. Let's test it with these arrows, actually. We'll put a whole stack in here. I think we got it set up right. So, comparator's blinking, items are dropping through, and quick peek. Nothing there yet. There it is. And it's depositing. So that's exactly how we wanted that to work. So at this point, we can go ahead and go about trying to close that area up. I'm looking. I thought I had glass somewhere around here. Doesn't look like it. I'd like to have a little window so I could peek and see what exactly is going in there. But it doesn't look like I have any glass. Alright, so it looks like there's a little bit of residual items there, but it shouldn't be anything too concerning because we're going to continually get things down into this system that's going to need deposited into the lava. So, like I said, not a real big issue. Let's work on getting this thing put back together then. Get all of our blocks we broke away. Looks right. Okay. I think there was one, yep, two there. And now the thing I'd like to do here is have the ability to toggle these hoppers on and off. Reason for that is if there does become a point where I need bones and arrows and bows, this is a great resource to collect those items. So I'm thinking first, if we put a bit of redstone on top of these, and then plop some levers on the corresponding blocks on the opposite side, redstone goes on, that should lock the hoppers. So now we can't put redstone there, so we're gonna have to run it off of 2 levers here. Not a big deal. We need another brick. I know I got nether brick. Got tons of nether brick back here. There we go. Okay. So let's plop that on there. I'm gonna get some nether brick. There we go. Cook up some more nether brick. There we go. And boom. So we can put our second lever here, and that should not there. No, that's not gonna work. That one there. Bingo. And we can take this lever back and we can use it someplace else. So let's go ahead and test out our system here and see how well it works. Alright. Right now we have the hoppers open. So let's turn on our skeletons. We can also real quickly just fill in that old pit that we had the lava drop in, because we're not using that anymore. So that's clean looking, and we're over here waiting for our first skeleton to drop. So you see it did suck up, so we know that it's working now. We'll have to test it with the redstone close. Here's our first skeleton and our first real test. Items were dropped. I collected the experience. Works perfectly. All right, next victim. Let's you know what? Let's wait and let have some build up. Wow, I can't talk. So here we go. We got a whole bunch set up here, and let's go ahead and make sure that it works as it will in the context that we'll be using it. And there's a problem. I just hit that bit of redstone off right there. I didn't think about that. Alright, not a problem. We will turn this off and figure out another way to have those hoppers toggle on and off. Not a problem. Maybe we'll have to do something on this side. The other side is wide open and sort of... Oh my gosh! Lava. Good. Whew. Alright. Oh, please. Get out of here. Alright, so we're gonna... Had to stop the video there for a second, guys, but we went and found another bucket of lava. Got some glass as well. So now we are lava-proof protected. Won't fall in there again. A couple blocks for insurance. Alright, so all we're going to do is we're going to put a couple of repeaters that's going to pass a signal from a lever to those 2 hoppers, and it'll work similarly to how the actual dropper triggers. So let's go ahead and get a block here and get our redstone repeaters in place first. So we've got a hopper there and a hopper there. That's going to go into, and then we just need to pass a signal to both of those repeaters. So we're going to clear that block out. That's most likely the block will have our... No, that's not going to work. Let's put a block here. And clear this out. Walk it up. Oh, we don't need that. Fill that back in. Alright. Then like that didn't happen. Alright, so we're going to pass a signal from this block with the lever. It should work. Looks a little bit off, but it's not horrible. So let's go ahead and we'll put a lever. Yeah, it should work. Trying to see how we want this to work. we're just gonna have to change the way that the area feels. I think we'll just try to redo it a little bit. So we'll put our lever there, and that successfully sends a signal through the block to the hoppers. Let's put down 2 of these. Now, fill in our area first. Alright. Block. 1 more there. Okay. Like to clean it up a little bit. Let's use these steps. And maybe we will actually mirror what we have above it. Kind of frame it in. I like that. I think that works actually a little bit better than what we had before. So let's test this guy out to get some skellies down here. While we're waiting for the skeletons to arrive. Should have the Jeopardy theme playing right now. Oh, what? Forgot. Don't have rights to that. Can't use it. Okay, so we're waiting for our skeletons calmly. I think this look will work for the area. It's not too drastic of a change. All right, so here we go. First skelly, and the drop stays there. If we hit the lever, the hopper opens and the item goes through. Looks like success, buddy. Alright, so I'm going to call that a successful test for the area, guys. Let's go check out something else. Alright, guys, so welcome back. We're obviously in the Nether now, and we're on our way over to our Nether Hub. The other day I recorded a little bit of stuff, me working on what we want to do design-wise, and we had a bit of fun, actually, with some TNT and placing some blocks and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that I would show you guys what we did. I put a little bit of a montage together, so parts of it you'll see that way, and other parts I gotta bore you with regular old video conversation. So sit tight, enjoy the show. A little bit of work on the Nether Hub. Alright guys, so we're here in the Nether, and as you saw, we had a whole bunch of fun with some TNT clearing out this area, and we've got a good bit of our lower path laid out. I want to do a circular area below, sort of to mimic this top area, how it's round. You see we've got 3 of our 4 sides laid out, I think. Yeah, we've got one more left, and as you can see, we've got a good bit of netherrack that we've got to clear out still, guys. So let's get to that. Alright, so that was what we did. That was the work done. I think things turned out for the best. As we take a look around, guys, this is our progress thus far. I like it. I think we're doing pretty good. Let me show you what we did at the bottom of the steps. We brought these railings down, sort of, right? And then we curled them around here and put lamps at the bottom of each one because we needed additional lighting. One thing that you guys didn't see in those recordings is I actually, by blowing this area out and doing what I wanted to do plan-wise, actually kind of enabled the area to be gas spawner friendly. I think they require 5 or 6 blocks in this area right here, actually. I had a gas spawn, and it scared the crap out of me. It started shooting. I thought the thing was going to go up in flames, so I'm going to have to figure out a solution. Maybe do like a downward curving arc of the ceiling, just so we can try to eliminate any spaces where gas can spawn. But that's going to do it for us today, guys. I want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking out the video. As always, let me know if you like what I'm doing by throwing a like on the video. Comments are always welcome. And keep up the support, guys. I look forward to checking you guys out or seeing you guys later. We got more Feed the Beast coming. We got Don't Starve, which is going on pretty smoothly now that we've we had a slight reboot of that series. So anyway, guys, this is Screw Titus. We've been playing Minecraft, and I will check you guys all in the next episode. We will see you.